Hello guys. Hello. Okay, I think the audio is working. Yeah, guys, welcome back to a new episode today. This should be episode 32. Yeah, sorry I've not been able to go to stream for I think two one day 2 days for now, I think. So I wasn't able to stream the apps we have been building on different platforms, but yeah, just have some to settle some stuff, personal issues. And yeah, we are back again, and this is our episode 32, and we go straight in and continue with mental health app that we have been building, and finish that up. Kind of like finish the short screen, not finish it up because we are not even yet to the point of finishing everything up. And yeah, guys, before we start, that reminds me, guys, please try to kind of like get our subscribers counting up. So currently right now we are in 108, and thanks for that. Let's try to see if we can get to 1,000 by, let's say, next end of this month or next month. I'm hoping you guys will get me to that. So just help me get to that subscribers count. Thank you guys. So with that being said, let's jump into the app section. So here is our chat screen where we kind of like we will be seeing people we are currently chatting with, and the last message that we received, either we sent or we received from them. So that's what we'll be seeing here. And with that being said, let's kind of like jump in here and start working on some stuff. So currently right now, so here's our design. So we have this design, and from this design we could just tap on this and we could get to this screen right here, or we could actually tap on, let me see, there's another screen we should tap on. So we could tap here, right here on the details screen, and to just take us straight back to it will just take us straight back to this chat, I'll call that chat room. So it take us to the chat room. Yeah, so that's what we'll be building right now, but we are going to kind of use a dummy data to kind of like build it out for us, complete the whole screen. Then after that we could just connect our Firebase to it, or if we couldn't do that today, we could just move to next screen. But I hope hopefully we could just be able to connect the Firebase back into it, and then so let's close this off. Okay, so let's go ahead under here in our chat section. Let's close other stuff. Let me see. Okay, let's close other screens, other folders that we are currently not using. So we are just making it a chat screen, chat section. So in the chat screen, we could just add another file. We call that chat chat room, chat room screen. Dot that, and let's add a dummy stateful widget here. Other chat team, that's name for it. But delete this, we add it back. So that's what the real one to add, and the proper packages to add. So just click over here, go ahead and add this, so that will be able to fix all this error we're having here. So let's go ahead and return a container for now. Close this, And next will be, let's add our screen to our route section. Under our route chart, under the chart section, we should be able to have, what do we call it? Call this chat room. Yeah, just chat room. And close that. Save that. And let me see. So the next one, so add it to our app page. So I think we have a chat screen somewhere here. So our profile animation appointments. Yeah, so here is our chat screen. So under here, you're going to have a children, and the children will be a get page. And the page is basically the one we just created, chat room, and we're using chat screen, which we created. Go ahead and save that. And after that has been saved, what we could do again is just go to the chat screen, and then right now on the chat section, so this is the chat card that we are using, and let me show that. So we have this expanded list view builder, which is this, and the item, which is this card. So we could just wrap this card with a gesture detector. Remember, this stuff right there is not good. The code is not good, so we need to kind of like format this code later on. So that would be the perfect thing to do. So what we could do right now, just wrap this with a gesture detector. Later on, we are going to format this. When we are done, kind of like show adding what we want to add. So let's wrap this with a widget called gesture detector. And in there, we're going to have untap, and untap is going to take us to slash chat room. So that's where it's going to take us whenever we tap on any of these. So go ahead and restart our app. So with that being done, let's go over to our chat screen here, tap on this, and so let's try tapping on any of this, tap this. So it took us to the chat room. So basically this is how our chat room is looking right now. But what we are trying to achieve, something like this. Basically something like this, that's what we're trying to achieve. So close that off, get back to the chat room screen, remove this and replace that with staff room. In there, we have scaffold background color. We're going to use our theme color, dots of context, the scaffold background color, and next will be the body. And the body will basically be right now a safe area. I'm going to use a safe area there, and the shape of the safe area currently will be a container. Let's use that, and let's see how that looks. And there we go. So our chat screen is now changed, and it's taking making use of the purple background color that we need, which is our theme color. Let's take a look over here. So let's see what else we need to do. So go ahead and add let's see, so go ahead and add this top side. So basically they will be in form of a row widget. The whole thing will be a stack widget. The whole stuff will be a stack widget, and then this top bar will be a row inside a stack widget. So let's add that. Let me put this side, minimize this. So just minimize this a bit. Okay, I think it's a bit good right here. So we're going to remove this container we have here and replace that with save area. So we format it code like this. So okay, no, it shouldn't be a safe area. We already have a safe area. This should be a stack. And in here we have a children property, and the first child is a row widget, which inside there we have a children, and let's add this back button we have there. Remember our back button from flutter. Go ahead and use that. Save it, and there we go. We have that applied. The next we could do is so we have this applied here. We still have a long way to go. We need to add a space at it. I think this is enough. And now inside the row widget, you have to add a column that's centered somewhere here. And there's a column widget. Add a comma here to fix that error. And in here, we have a children property. And inside the children property, we are going to have. So let's just use these two texts for now. Save those. And let's see. So we have a stack which has a row widget. The first child is a back button. The second one is a column. So we have this children. So we are seeing some unexpected behavior right there. I think one way to fix that would be to wrap this right here with a container. I think so. Give it a height. Let's say height of 300. Yeah. Save that. Okay, let's give it a background color. Use colors. That's any color for now. Save it. Okay, so there's a full color. There's a whole space it took, and let's reduce the height 200. Okay, you could go ahead and reduce it more. Media query, so that this will be dependent on the stuff of that. Let's click on 150. So we have 150 pixel. That's still too much on what we need. Let's keep it at 19 and then work on the stuff we want to work on. So it looks to me that's okay. I think we could start from here. So we are going to position this at the center to look like this. So let's do that. And to do that, simple method to do that will be basically to using our cross axis here. row widget plus axis, and we could just use plus axis the center. Let's try that. Okay, that didn't help us out. Okay, not there. So it is Chrome. Also, this is the center here. Okay, so this from start. Currently, we can just use a width of here. Sharpen to media query, out of context, the size, take the full width of the parent, and okay, that's basically not what we're looking for. So this should actually, so this means as this is kind of like centering it in the vertical direction, but want to center it in the horizontal direction. Save that. And still in here, so we still need an icon that looks like this, an image that looks like this. You can just let's see what we can do there. So we just use a container, an empty container. Now for that last part, we could just say okay. Just remove the background image, we don't need that. Go ahead and remove this. Let's say reduce 80.0 background color. Say background color, we're going to use any of the colors here for testing. So this is just for testing until you get the format we want our screen to look like. Not the same color. Try white, and there we go. And I think that's too big. See, reduce that to 20. So that will make it to the view. Oh my god, okay. 30. Let's try 40 on that. About 50. Okay, I think that is good for that. So we're going to position that to the end of the screen right here, and we could do that using spacer. And there we go. And next, so let's see how to position this where it's supposed to be. Let's just try this. Let's see if we could use spacer right here. Okay, it actually worked. So you kind of like spaced it out evenly, or we could actually use in our row widgets. So let's comment these spacers out for now. And I think there's something we could make use of here. So main as is space between. So right now we're no longer using our spacer, but we're using our main as the space between to space it out. So you could just see that, comment that out, and you see this is no longer spaced out. So either you use, so I just tried to test it out because I know we could actually space something out using main as is for row widgets. right? Therefore, column I think is close as this, something like that, or statement as this. Um, so right, so we could just remove this, get rid of this. The spacer widget we were using before. Get this back on and save that. And there we go with it. So we need a 17 pixels from the both end. We could just add that in here. So you could just use padding using edge insect, but only, and let's use left. So that should be 17.0. I'll tap to the right, 17.0. Go ahead and save that. So we have the 17.0 right here, and let me see. Just remove the one from the left. Let's make that 0 because right here, I think this is already enough. Come on, go back. Yeah, and let's see. Okay, yeah, that will center it within the widget. And this will start from the beginning right there. That's what we're looking for. And now we're just to add a dummy test right now. That will be the name of the test we're seeing here. So add the test style. Come on, what did I do? So we have the test style, and we're going to basically make use of our theme data for the test style. So we're just saying theme, okay, dot of context dot testing. So we want to make use of the testing, and dot let's see headline. So make use of headline 4. So copy width. Right in here, let's paste this two for now. Yeah, fix this. So right in the because this is the test style we use, which is headline test style, but we don't want the actual headline test style. We want to kind of like change some stuff on it. So we just copy the test style itself, and then we are making a change to it. So the change we want right now, let's see. So the font width should be 500, and the font size should be 17. So if you look over here, you see it's the same font width 500, font size 17. So we are good to go. Save that. And if you look here, you see that changed to look like this. And the next will be this online test. We could just say so we could just copy that. So those will be kind of like dynamically changed, this test. So you have something like online and offline. So add this style, and in there we're going to make use of our testing. Let's copy this so it will be easy for us. And then right now the style changes we're going to make is font width 400, font size 12 pixel. So font size 12 pixels, which is what we did. And the text color is our brand color. So if we just come over here, say color, app color, to get the whole of the color from our app. So here's the brand color, select that. That should work. Well, I'll save this. And there we go. There we have it. Let me see. So if you look over here, see that this test, Okay. Sorry guys. I was just checking something out. So look around. You see that this test kind of like let's see, it should start at the same um line with this image, not way above it. But if we look here, it looks like this is start here. This is way above this image right here. So I think we could change that by adding a padding from the top here. Wrap this one with a padding, or basically, let me see. So this is a column that contains the two tests. So add a padding on the column widget, and not padding.all, but padding.only from the top. Let's try something like 6.0. Save that, and I'll push it down a bit. So if you look, so it looks like we have the same spacing at the top here. So we'll leave it that way. So that's good. So for the final stuff, we need to change this color back to our background color, so we can see how that looks. One way to do that is basically removing this color entirely. Save, and there we go. So if you look at both stuff, you see that that's changed. But right now we need this to change to an image, so we need to replace this to be an actual image. And go over to our screen, share screen. We could borrow something from here, which is the image stuff we use, which is here. Copy that over. So that's the Sakura image, and go ahead and replace this. Okay, guys, where did we create that? Okay, yeah. So I think let me see. Yeah, get rid of this. Paste that in here, and go ahead and import this. So save this, and there we go. We have the image showing up, but something is wrong because this is too much. So we're going to make it to be 50 by 50. Save that back. Still looks like it's way big. Let me see, because this is 40 by 40. Let's try 40 by 40. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So keeping both of them at the same area. So let's look at that. So yeah, I think it's making sense. So right now let's add this divider right here, and we could add that divider. Let's see. So let's calculate where to add that. So you have a row widget, which is this. We could actually convert this row widget to be inside the column widget. So let's go ahead and copy that out. But if we do that, that means we will not be having, we will be moving this padding, right? I think that makes sense. We can just move it out. So I have a column that has a children. Put that in there. Go ahead and format this code. And whenever I want to format the code, just add a comma to these stuffs, and then hit Shift Option key and your F key. It will just format the whole code for you. Save that. Let's see if there's a change made. Okay, this has been brought down. We can just fix that one up. So let's yeah, I think we're good to go. Leave it that way. So let's add that divider that we're looking for. So that should be somewhere. So I have a column. Yeah, so the divider should be right here. So right under here. Save that. And so it's saying screen overflowed. It's cutting. Yeah. No. Just made it take a whole week of his parents. See the issue we're getting right here. And at the debug also. So this is what we are getting the error from this column widget. Okay, that's renders overflow by 4 pixels, which is okay. I can see. So just increase this height, let's say by 5 pixels, and there we go. So that will basically be added there, and again our divider should cut across the both end and not stopping somewhere here. So fix that is basically to remove this padding here. Just remove that, and then to fix it, because if you remove that we are going to have an error. So this is going to search here, we don't need that. So go ahead and wrap this in a padding widget. I think the padding we added was 17, so let's say only right. We have 17.0. Go ahead and save that. That's added back. And again, let's fix our divider, because that's too the color is, it can like show it too much, so we can just make that 0 points here. So it will match to the team color we have here. We are looking good. That's looking good. The next is just to add this dummy what's it called? This dummy shots bubble right here. And if you look at the structure of the chart, so you have something like March, so the date when the chart was set, start from there, and you have the chart like this. So the one I'm sending, so this should be mine if I'm the one sending, and this should be one I'm receiving from the user. And so with that being said, so let's go ahead, add those stuff in here, and we could do that by using a list view, right? Before we get into that, let's first of all create this one, so we could just figure out how to kind of like arrange this in here. Let's create the bottom stuff, the bottom widgets right here, component showing up here. Push that up a bit. So stay inside our stack widget. So we have the first child, which is a colon, a container with stuff inside it, and wrap that with a position widget. Just leave it that way for now. And then the next one under it, we have a position widget. And right in here, we're going to say have a container widget. And inside the container widget, we're going to have a child property, and a child property is going to have a row widget, because this is in a row form. and a row which is going to have a children property. And right there inside the children property, you're going to start with an icon. And the first icon we are going to use right here, you're going to say icons.pin. That should be pin. So what's this called again? Okay, attachment. So that's called attachment, not pin. So call that attachment. Okay, I think there we go. Let me see. Outline, use that. Come on. And the next one we're going to add is this text field that looks like this. And let me see. We'll just add a dummy container in place of that for now. So dummy container. So let's save this first. Let's see what we have. Here we go. But that's not looking like what we want. I can go ahead and wrap this row. Wrap that in a column. So we could include this divider right here. And inside the column, we will have a children property. And right there, completes what we copied over. And before the row, we are going to add a divider. I will just copy this. So there we go, save that. Yeah, there's it. And let's push this down. So we're going to save from bottom. Let me see. And up to the bottom property. So it may be out for you from test. Like this. Okay, where did it go? 0.1 and start 0.5. Okay, that went up, so we should just bring it down. And here should be minus. Yeah. Use from the top and push it down from the top there. Let's try the bottom up to. It's like I'll be just playing around. Let's move this back for the top. It's probably way better. So 0.1. Okay, where did we go to? The issue with this, let me see. Um, to reference back. Okay, yeah, so that just don't mind me. Kind of almost confused on what I'm doing here. Looks as if I haven't done this before, but I've been doing it. So let's keep pushing that down by so the more you increase the number, the more it's being pushed down. So if you increase it too much, it'll be pushed off the screen, so you won't see it. So let's try it. Nine. Let's leave it that way for now, and let's see why this is not showing. So let's use the same height property we use in this one, in this container right here, and the same width property. And there we go. So that will add this back, and we should be able to see that. And now we want to reduce this height of the divider, so it will be kind of thinner and not thick. 0.3, and there we go. So that reduced it. And next will be add a padding between this and this. So okay, that's 20.25. The way to do that will basically to wrap the row with a padding and just say padding dot symmetric, and then target horizontal, and we'll just say 20.25. And there we go. You can see this padding has been added there. And right now you see that this kind of doesn't look like what we have here. I think we need to add this at the top. So let's add a padding at the top. And make it 13. So vertical padding for the top and bottom. So maybe just say 13.0. Okay, that looks too much. We increase the height to 75. Okay. Let me see. So what we have now, so we need to turn this kind of like use a transform on it to bend it this form, so I could look. This will look like what we have here. So to do that, we could use a transform on it, And so add a transform on that icon. So write this icon with a transform widget.
Yes, yes, I
So transform
do.
dot rotate, and then we want the origin. So we make use of the origin property. Into pi, all that for math of no. So origin, we're going to use offset for that. Yeah. So let me see what. Okay. Nice. Saying we need not origin but angle. So we're tapping to the angle property. That's what we want to change. And angle, we are going to pattern a double to it. And pi, just a pi divided by 2. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, we don't want that much done. Try. Okay. Let's see. What we want to do. Three. Okay. Okay, I think we're getting there. Let's try 2.6. Do we achieve that? Okay. I think we got it. And let's increase the height to match this, so 18 by 19. So the icon size, let's make it something like 20 pixels. That's too small. Let's try 25. What about 28? I think that we are good to go with that. And again, we could just reduce, change the color. So change the color property using our color here, unselected color, bar unselected color. Use that on it, and there we go. So let's look at that side by side. And looks like we need to looks like we need to turn it a bit more. Yeah. I think I'm good to go with this. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And with that being done, next we could do is to add this container right here, and then add this icon at the end. And for now, we are going to use this container. So as a placeholder, we are going to change that. Or we could just kind of like build it out without just adding a placeholder to it. So build that out. So we have to build this in form of a test widget. And let's see how fast we could do that before we run out of time here. So in here we could have to leave this. Let's go somewhere we have our input, custom input fields. We should have a lot of them. Sure. So this custom search bar, we're not looking for something that's similar to, I think it should be a bit similar to custom search bar. So we're going to create our own stateless widget. Once we are going to make use of the custom search bar stuff, for this custom charts, custom chart field, what we are going to return will be in form of a container, and so let's copy this container property, copy that over, and go ahead over here, return container, and in there we're going to paste the property of the container we copied, and container is going to have a child property, and over here the child property is a transform.translate. We should have translated the text form field, but let's just copy the form field, is text form field as a child, and forget about the translate for now until we start seeing the reason we need it over here. Paste that right here. It's going to request for placeholder, unchanged function, and controller. We could just use the same stuff we have here in place of those stuff. Add that inside our constructor right here. So it will be required, and those errors are fixed. So we could just go ahead and start making use of that. So that should be somewhere. Okay, let's copy the name over. And right here in our chat screen. So here is our chat screen. No, not chat screen. That should be inside our chat screen. And instead of this container we have here, replace that with this custom chat field we created. Import that. So it's going to throw some error, and we need to fix this error by adding a test entity controller to it. We copy this and make changes to this. Call this chat field controller. That's it. Copy that. And in here in our chat room screen, we could just add our controller like there, chat controller, called chat like this. Import this. You can make use of this. So if you're wondering what this means, this comma at the back, underscore, not comma, this add underscore at the back, that means that we are saying that this is private to this class or to this widget, so no external widget can access it, or no external class can access it. So that's all that private stuff is saying there. So go over here, add a controller, and in there we're going to add underscore chat controller, and chat field controller. So it's a keyboard text type, so we're going to use, that should be text input type dot text. I think the error goes away. Save that, and there we go. But right now that looks too big. Let me see. Says bottom overflowed. So the height of this is about 40 pixels and the width is 282 pixels. And there's a shot, so the height should be 40. And the width, let's minimize that. So it also has a margin, which has margin button. So we can just remove that. And yeah, let me see what else we need to do. Remove that and use 282 pixels. So we'll just leave it, but let's reduce the width. Then right outside here, over here, so this container has a height. Here's the height, let's say pixels. That's too much. Let's give it 8. And 8. Okay, just leave it that way. I think that makes sense. And yeah, okay, let's see what else we need to do. And we need to add the final icon, which is this right at the end, right here, before we start doing any changes. So over here, we add an icon called using our icon widget. Inside there, tap into the icons dot mic. So we are going to look for mic icon. So we could see here we have this mic off, mic. Let's say we are going to find different mic. So mic none, mic outrun, mic rounded. Use that. I think that looks at what we have here. And the color property, yeah, unselected color. And the height, let's give it let's just say around 18. That's what else we need to do. So let's go ahead. Size property. Let's copy this and change some stuff. Copy that over. Paste that. So this is 18. Okay, that's too small. Let's say 20. What's going on? That's not even that's not even moving. Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. So we have 30. Yeah. But if you look into that, there's kind of like the weights, the attribute property, like it's kind of like thinner. It's thin. This two is thinner than this we have here. What we could do is that we could just download these images, these two as image, and use this here. So it will match up to the exact icon that we have here. That could do. Or we just stick with what we have here. Any of them is okay, but let's see if we are going to stick with this, or we could just basically Okay, let's try and download the image and use the image as the icon. So let's try downloading the image. Let's see if there's something we could do to the size of the icon. Okay. Click on this, and this is it. To export, and there we have it. We could just export that as 2x. Tap on this one, there's a group. So there we go. Go ahead and export that as 2x. So we have these two downloaded, and we could stop our app from running. Go ahead and add those two right here, and let me see on this. Okay, new window. Here in the download folder, you could find those two we downloaded, unzip them, do the same for this, and archive it. That's basically unzipping. Copy this, rename that to say something like Mike, and do the same. Okay, after we rename this, I just drag that and drop it here. Rename this to pin. No, I should call it hash. Drag and drop it here. So in the image folder, delete this, or we could go ahead and add this to our brand images so we could know what we're doing. So here we go. So we call this K icon mic, and that will basically be mic.png. And the next one will be K icon hash. For that attach the PNG, go ahead and save that, and right here chat screen, is that it? No. So inside our chat room, so we could we should so replace this. There's something called an icon image. It's image icon. Okay, and okay, so it says from brand icon mark. So it's basically the coach suggestion basically added what we need. This is the K icon mark. I was saying this is the weight, this is the size 28. Save that. Take a look here. And that's still adding, making it kind of weight seeker. I'll just go ahead and use image direction. remove that. Say image, that's from assets, and image asset images brand image.k icon, and then go ahead and use the proper sizes of this, which is width is 16.88, and then the height is 22.5. Save that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we are making a mistake. So, okay, guys, don't mind me. Actually, if you notice that our app is not actually running, and I'm saving it and looking over here to see if there's something, but behind the scene, the app is not actually running, and we just start the app. So just wait for this to start so I could start seeing the changes we made. Okay, also guys, let me know if you have a question or you think there's something I'm doing wrong. I should have done so in a different way. Let me know and we could talk about that and see. Okay. So back to charts, click on this, and there we go. See here. So this makes sense right now. So it's looking the way we want that. And we could just use the same to import the attachment one. Replace this. Let's comment it out for now. And make use of k dot attach. Save. And there we go. There it is. And let's increase the size. So it says width is 18 points and height is 19.55. Okay. And so the two icons are here. And let's play this out. So because of this icon is already added, kind of like positioned this way, so there's no need of using transform on it. So we're going to go ahead and delete this code we commented out. Let's see the next thing we need to do. That would be to space everything out by using. So I think we should use plus axis, main axis. So make use of main axis. Axis, that space between. Save that. And there we go. So we could just see those two spaces added. And we could just put this side by side and cross check that. So you could just see those two spaces added. So we have this here, this here. Let me see. 21 plus from the left, and here the test view. Yeah, so the next one will be to let's work on this. So this should be background white, and let me see. So we are using color. and pure white. Get rid of that. And see, that's been changed. Now we are having that pure white color on it, and yeah, so it needs to have a placeholder. Um, let's say we have something for placeholder, so we can just use that right in here. Say placeholder should say type a message, and there we go. That's a placeholder, but that's too big, so you can style it. So font width is 400, font size is 13. So where is it? Placeholder. Test. Prefix constraint. Content padding. Okay, hint test. So that's a placeholder. So tap into hint test. So let's say style. I will put style the placeholder. I think we have done something similar to that. Let's try making use of our browser. So now you could just type that. So the hint color. Okay, there's something called hint style. I think I was looking for that, but I couldn't find it. That should be inside here. Input decoration. Okay, inside input decoration. Hint. Still not showing up. Let's be sure. So say inside decoration I have hint test here. Should have hint style. So these are input decoration. Up in again, hint. Have hint text direction. We're not looking for the text. Okay, test form field. Okay, not test field, so that should be test form field. So we'll have, okay. Okay, I'm trying to see how to fix that up. Okay. Let's try using test style on it. See how that work. Make use of texting. Tap into caption and copy that. Select font size. 14.0. Okay, we still have to fix some stuff because we don't want this to happen when you tap on this. We don't want this to go up. We want this to go up with it. And so we're having a lot of issues today. So basically this doesn't start the test style, the hint test. So why is it not showing up when I start that? This is basically test form field that we're using, and still in there. We already have. Oh, guys, come on! We already have it, and we are just looking up and down to see how to style that. Since we already have the hint style right there with us. So this is basically it, and I couldn't see it. Just looking around, and we stay the whole how many minutes right now trying to figure that out. So 413 on the font size 1.0. Save that, and there we go. And let's see what else we need to do. Okay, bar on selector, and font style, letter spacing. Let's see what else we could do. Okay, we could just leave it this way. Don't think there's any stuff we need to style, and so next we could add is to add this icon at the end right here, and we could go ahead and download that. So this is the icon we're looking for, called 2x, and go ahead and unzip this too. Like this. And here's our icon. Change this to say, rename it to something easy to remember. We could call the sticker. And then add it in our image folder right there. Copy that over. basically let's finish it up by adding the image into our image class under here for the icon sticker. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, save that. And now the starter apps, so we could just add this image we added into the app bundle. And since we just added the image, I think the next stuff we could do is just add that as a prefix or suffix. Suffix. Yeah. So suffix icon, which is this, and inside the suffix icon, so it's a type of any widget. So you could use image, get rid of that image, come over here, this widget, okay, and that image is called sticker. Say size, so basically it's 16.8, 16.8. And there it is, but that's too big, so we could go ahead and reduce that to 14. So surface icon constraint, and let's see the constraints. We're going to use box constraints here. Tap into the max height. Okay. And make this too small, so we don't want it too small. So let's go back to 16. 16 is box constraint here. So basically, what the box constraint is doing, so make sure that it limits this stuff to the basic to this height and width property we added here. And there we go. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. Could actually increase it a bit to 18. Yeah, I think we could do it that way. And then we go grab this, so to push this forward. Let me see. Content padding from the top. Let's push it back down a bit. So this is Yeah, that would be from the left. So we want something like 16 from the left. No. Okay, let's move that a bit using the tweak right there. But it looks like we still need a space. I think that's good for us, and we could go ahead and use that, leave it that way. And the next we could do, let's say from the right, um, 50 pixels, but that doesn't touch this, so maybe that's 0 point. Let's see if that's something else we could do. Prefix icon. We don't need this icon, so we don't need any prefix. Any of this prefix icon. Let's see what changes we need to make right now. So the last changes that's remaining is this suffix stuff right here. Suffix icon. So we need to have a space at the right end of this. So right here we need to have this space. And so to add that space, that's what we are trying to do right here. Let's see surface icon color, surface icon style. Style, we have to use a style property. If we wrap this with a padding widget, we could say padding dot only, and we target the right side of the padding. Let's say 10.0, save that, and that will actually reduce the icon size. So let's remove padding from it, and let's make use of transform property. Use transform dot translate. So translate to move it, and translate requires an offset. And on x-axis, we want to move it on x-axis, not on y-axis. And let's say we want to move it to 20. And there we go. So that made the difference. So if you look over here, you see this space, this a bit of space right here. So that's what you add there with this. But it looks like it's too much here, so let's minimize that. Let's say we have around 15. Yeah, I think we are good to go. So let's look at what we have done so far for the charts button bar. And yeah, that's good. So let's kind of like add this dummy structure right here for now. And let me see. So there's a chat room scheme. So our chat room scheme, we have position end. So we have another positioned right here. And I'm going to call that That would be an image, a widget for build charts. So on a container for now, and inside a container we could just have a layout that looks like so trying to see what kind of layout we're going to use for that. Um, let's look at that, see how that looks. Okay. We could have a list view, right? We use a list view for that, and inside our list view builder, we are going to have a so we are going to have a container that's going to show up. Let's see. It's called this list view of builder, right? And here let's have a builder function. Uh, constraint and no, not constraint. That's basically context and child, the context and index. I don't know what is going happening to me today. That should be this. Go ahead. I'll just have some 80 container for now. But that's an issue. So this should basically be inside a child property, be a child of our container right here. And then build child charts for now. Let's create a container that looks like this with this kind of curve and call an int test for now. So that will be one single container for test. In there we're going to have the child property, and it's going to be, so this is going to look like let's see. So I'm trying to see the structure we have here. So this kind of like looks like a column structure. But somehow looking at it, it's to kind of like looks also like a stack widget. Okay, let's try using a, so if you use a stack widget and position this right here. Okay, let's try using a column for now. With the children. So item item count for 1 right now, so that should be 1. And in here, children of the column, we're going to have a test. Go ahead and copy this test. Use that in here for now. Tap into the style property. Tap into test style. No, test style. There we go. And the font size is basically font size is 13 and font weight is 400. 13. Font weight 400. Yeah. And then the color we have here. Let me see if we have this color. Let's go to our color class. So our color class could be found here. Should be found here. Let's see if we have this color we copied over. Looking at this, we don't have a column. So that's basically we could just create that column under here. I call that mental chart test color. I'm using the color we copied. Yes, and remove this hash sign there. Save that. Go ahead and make use of this. Replace this with it. Click on the text color, save that. And let's go ahead and use this in our app so we can see how that looks. So it's called build charts. I have to use it somewhere. Okay, so that went all the way up here to position that, but that's not what we are looking for. So we can use position on it. I think we are still going to make a lot of changes once we start populating this with your test with your charts. So we are going to see some issues. So I guess we keep that in mind. What happened? So that basically this needs expanded, which is so that it could take up the space, the remaining space. So let's bring this down. Okay. So we're having an issue right here, so now incorrect use of parent data. Okay. So basically we need to remove this. Um, let's fix this. So we run into this. Let's use this for now. So gonna figure out a way to fix this. Let's not just like implement this in our next episode. We should be able to fix that. Look into that more. Right now, my head is kind of like turning off. Let's see positioned and saving this. Should basically save that, and we could just use a root here. Script root save 200, and we could just make that some. It's okay. And let's go ahead and start this. So we're going to use box decoration. Just tap into the decoration property, make use of box decoration. And inside a box decoration, we're tapping into color property and make use of this color here. Okay, looks like we're having the color here, but it needs 20%. So it doesn't. We are not going to use the full color. We are going to add an opacity to the color. So that's a place where you can like think I have somewhere I keeps the color property, the hair's color property for we use with color filter color. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I think I found it. Yeah, there we go. So about 20% of that color will be 33. So we have to create another color here. Yeah. So I'm going to say mental brand color light. No. Um, mental brand color 2 and copy this, which we have here. Let's replace this first. So we have x, 0x. After the x, we have 33. And in front of it, then we'll go ahead and paste this color we copied here in there. So to give us kind of like 20% opacity of that color, something like that. And right here, we go ahead and use the color right here. So in app colors dot brand, no, brand color 2. Save that, and there we have the color. Let's position this in the center so we could just see what we need to change this to. And just say from the left, 60.0 from the left. There we go. And so still in here, so you have padding property that should be. So it has a padding of 12. There's a 13 pixels all around it. Let's say padding, try 12 edge. So guys, I'm trying to kind of like be fast on this. Let's finish this up. So let me say. So we have 13.0. Use that all around everything. So there we go. And again, we're going to use border. So radius should be oh my goodness, what's that? I've almost forgotten everything. Okay, I think we use separate, but that will add that to everything. So use all. But if you use only, yeah, we just make use of only. Okay, let's see. Guess that's the place we made use of that. Should we move that? So border reduce. So this is already okay. Not border. So that should basically be border reduce. On top left, let's add this. So top left, and so basically top left, but top right shouldn't have any border. So that should be 0.0 like that, and then the remaining path we have bottom left and then bottom right, or should have the border. Save that, and there we go. So if you look over here, see the shape that we're looking for. So this has the same shape as this, but let's say the border radius is actually 20 pixels, not 30. So just change that to 20 pixels. And there we have it. So that's it, 20 pixels round 20 pieces round. And in there we have a padding. Let's increase that to padding of 16 around the whole stuff. And still inside our column, we could have another test for this um, stuff right now. You just add that, and instead of doing that by our hand, we could get that from here with this similar stuff right here. Search through it. So because right here we have basically, okay, what happened? So charts, and yeah, so you have this icon and this test. That's what I'm trying to do. Just copy it over. Okay, there we go. So you have the custom icon right here, and then the test. Add both inside both of them should be inside a row widget. Then we call it a day for today. Tomorrow we continue. Um, Save that, open this up, and there we have it. But we need to push down to the end. Wait. So we need to do that in here. If we do that outside my cotton shoe, so yeah, push it to the end right there. So we have this looking like this, but we need to put the icon at the back of the time. We could just finish that up. That's the last stuff we're going to do for now. So put that back, save it, and there we go. But later on we're going to make this so we double tick. We could just download the icon from here. So there's the icon for it, just use it as an image. That's what we could do that. And yeah, that's it for our chat bubble. So that's how to create a simple chat bubble and a chat page. But this is not what we are trying to. This is not what we are trying to achieve. We're actually trying to make it in a way that we could have this functioning. Remember, we're trying to build this app to production. So there's a whole lot of stuff that we need to fix here. And today was actually kind of like hard. I don't know if that's on my own side because I was kind of feeling kind of like, would I say tired or lazy? So yeah, but so far we just we're able to accomplish this. Like I said, this is not the end. We need to kind of like get this form like this, and we're able to tap on this and be able to tap something, type in test in here. So that's what we are looking at doing from tomorrow on. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Might not be up to tomorrow, might still do a stream again today. But yeah, but if I start a stream, you guys should see that. Most of you that subscribed. So guys, if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe so that whenever I start a stream, you will be notified of my stream and you can join me. And that's it. Thank you guys for joining and have a nice day.